out there that cares for you. Yeah, Lil E, Father J. Check.
Fucking, where's God? Every time we need him. Sick kids are in surgery bleeding. Poor kids that ain't nobody feeding. Some abused, too young to catch a beating. I wanna kick a hole in the motherfucking drywall. Sock someone in a motherfucking eyeball. We need help, somebody pick up my call. You got the money, but living in denial. Sick kids, shit shouldn't be like this. We can ante up together, try to fight this. When the Reaper reach for him, he might miss. Tell us creepy ass, fuck you, bite this. Kids' parents need the help, but they're broke. People know and don't care, they prefer dope. Old lady with the diamonds and the fur coat. I wanna check it all in, choking her throat.
We can't come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Make the world a better place.
Poor kids,
Put a smile on their face.
orphans,
Let them know it gets better.
all in this world together.
Lost with no options, counting transactions. Bullet through the heart, all talk and no actions. Everybody saying you can do it, but you know you can't. Looking for a way out, but it's medicine and groceries, man. No air turning blue. He deserves tomorrow too. Hands tied, watch him die. What the fuck is I do? Inside of making everyone feel terrible. Praying every night, but yet this ain't America. Should've been a doctor, I could operate on him. Check a prostate. Haters mad, escalate on him. I'm a primate, peak of evolution shit. I'm throwing dollars off the top of the food chain tip. I'm asthmatic, sick, belong in a bubble. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Nova, and I heard that you juggle. And I ain't never going back to all the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
We can come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
All the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some. All the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
Lil E, some know me as the son of a legend, Eric Wright, rest in peace. Forever shine in heaven. Grandparents kept me educated, that's my main weapon. Without it, I wouldn't be the man I am, that's a blessing. Turn on the TV, the news on, they talking sick. Kids neglected, unfed, what the fuck is this? Stuck on the streets, parents gone, nah, this ain't how we live. Starving, malnutrition, homeless kids. Cold shame, dirty road, hoping they get better. Praying for sunny days, we stuck up in this stormy weather. This for the kids down and sick, out with no help. Fuck the fame, yeah, fuck the wealth. Some starving, neglected, colder than igloos. Lil Eazy got a heart, plus I got kids too. Just for the cause, J, I see you making big moves. Play a part two and walk up in these big shoes.
We can come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Play a part two and walk up in these big shoes.
I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
All in this world together.
Yeah. It's for the sick kids. You know, you got somebody out there that cares for you. Yeah, Lil E, Father J.
Fucking, where's God? Every time we need him. Sick kids are in surgery bleeding. Poor kids that ain't nobody feeding. Some abused, too young to catch a beating. I wanna kick a hole in the motherfucking drywall. Sock someone in a motherfucking eyeball. We need help, somebody pick up my call. You got the money, but living in denial. Sick kids, shit shouldn't be like this. We can ante up together, try to fight this. When the Reaper reach for him, he might miss. Tell us creepy ass, fuck you, bite this. Kids' parents need the help, but they're broke. People know and don't care, they prefer dope. Old lady with the diamonds and the fur coat. I wanna check it all in, choking her throat.
We can't come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Make the world a better place.
Poor kids,
Put a smile on their face.
orphans,
Let them know it gets better.
all
sick, belong in a bubble. It's nice to meet you all, I'm Nova, and I heard that you juggle. And I ain't never going back to all the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
We can't come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
All the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some. All the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
Lil E, some know me as the son of a legend, Eric Wright, rest in peace, forever shine in heaven. Grandparents kept me educated, that's my main weapon. Without it, I wouldn't be the man I am, that's a blessing. Turn on the TV, the news on, they talking sick. Kids neglected, unfed, what the fuck is this? Stuck on the streets, parents gone, nah, this ain't how we live. Starving, malnutrition, homeless kids, cold, shame, dirty water, hoping they get better. Praying for sunny days, we stuck up in this stormy weather. This for the kids, down and sick, out with no help. Fuck the fame, yeah, fuck the wealth. Some starving, neglected, colder than igloos. Lil Eazy got a heart, plus I got his too. Just for the cause, Jay, I see you making big moves. Play a part too and walk in these big shoes.
We can't come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Play a part too and walk in these big shoes.
I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
In this world together, to get together, to get together, to get together,
Let's go and make some.
to get together, to get together,
Let's go and make some.
to get together, to get together.
Okay, we're back here. This is Will from Psychopathic Records. I finally got to catch up with Violent J to get down with him and ask him a couple questions. First, I'm curious, at what moment during the charity tour did you decide, hey, I want to keep this going and let's do another charity tour?
JCW is something we love. We've loved wrestling since we were children, and now that we're adults, we're living our childhood dream by having JCW shows. You know, we put it on tour, we bring it on tour, you know, we advertise it on the internet. You know, it doesn't draw very well, you know what I'm saying? But the idea was to do a JCW tour slash concert the last time when we did the charity tour in December of 2015. And we did like, I believe 8 dates or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And Shaggy had back surgery, so he couldn't perform. So I did a solo set, you know what I mean? But they were at JCW shows, and JCW just doesn't really draw so well. Even though it was for charity and we had a bunch of cool acts on the show performing, it was more or less looked at as JCW wrestling, you know? So it just didn't do very well, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, me up on stage without Shaggy, with no Fago, it's not gonna draw what an ICP concert's gonna draw, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't make as much money for the hospital as we wanted, and in the end result, when we added everything up, me and Billy and Joey just weren't happy with the fucking, with what we are able to give to the fucking hospital, you know what I'm saying, the amount of money. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do some more dates without JCW, a full concert, more on the West Coast, and give all that money to charity, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully be able to give the hospital, St. John's Hospital, Illinois, Children's Hospital, be able to give them some more money, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're trying to do, is get the sick kids paid.
Dope, and I'm definitely sure they appreciate every ounce of help we get. Curious, you had Nova, Rockafeller, and Lil Eazy on the first, and Young Wicked. What was it hard at all to convince them to, hey, let's do this again, let's go on a second leg? Was it hard to convince them to come on this leg?
They weren't on the first leg, you know what I'm saying? It was different rappers on the first leg. We had Anybody Killer, Big Hoodoo, Razakel, you know, Misery. We had a Young Wicked. We had a gang of bomb-ass rappers. But once again, it was just more or less looked at as a wrestling show. All the rappers performed in the ring. You know, it wasn't a regular concert. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a concert, so it's just Violent J, Lil E, you know, Nova, Rockafeller, and fucking 2 localers in each city, and Young Wicked is my hype man, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be hellified dope, you know? So we did this song together, you know, Sick Kidz, that everybody on the tour, which is Nova, Lil E, Young Wicked, and myself, you know? But this is the difference between this and the last thing, this is a full concert. I'm doing a full set. I'm doing a full hour-long set. So
Dope. Okay, speaking of that, Sick Kidz single, and the fresh Mikey Clark remix of it, we hear that that's going to be available on tour only. Is that just on tour, or are we going to try to put that on a Hatchet Gear or any other site to keep raising money, or what?
It's going to be on Hatchet Gear too. It's out right now. This is what you're listening to. If you're listening to this, you have it. You know what I'm saying? And you did something good. Not only did you buy a fresh song and a fresh remix by Mikey Clark, but you fucking helped the Sick Kids, because all the proceed for this fucking single right here that you own, this collector's item, and with this interview, go straight to the fucking Children's Hospital, St. John's Children's Hospital of Illinois, you know what I'm saying? So you fucking buying this bitch right here that you're listening to, you fucking hooked somebody up, man. You did something good. Every time you bump this song, you can feel good about yourself, because that's what you did, man. You fucking gave to the fucking sick kids, man. We're talking about kids that are sick, alright? When I say sick kids, I'm not talking about a fucking flu. I'm talking about real sick, you know? Kids that are dying, kids that have cancer, kids that fucking burn victims, all kind of fucking crazy shit, man. Least we could do is try to fucking help them, you know? And it's not just about the holidays, it's all year round, you know? And so thank you. Anybody hearing my voice right now, that means you fucking bought the fucking single, whether off Hatchet Gear, iTunes, or in concert, you know? And thank you for fucking not only supporting us, Nova, Lil E, Young Wicked, but most of all, supporting the Sick Kids, man. That's what it's about.
Beautiful. You heard it there first, directly from the Duke of the Wicked himself. To hold that head up high, family. You've done something great. I am curious, though. We did the Lost and Found albums, which, you know, gave a positive, just deep message. Was the single Sick Kidz too much out of a comfort zone from the Wicked to write a song, you know, directly for this charity?
This is the days of fucking the missing link found, you know what I'm saying? Positivity, you know what I'm saying? It was easy to make this song for me, you know? We're on a positive kick right now, you know? It reminds me of the days of Shangri-La back in the day, you know? But this is the days of found, you know, the missing link. And we're on a positive kick. It's nothing for, you know, think about ICP. We make any fucking song, anything we want, from day one, from our early shit. When we released Joke Your Mind, when people heard that song for the first time, that let people know we'll go anywhere musically we want. We'll make a motherfucking happy, friendly fucking dance song if we want. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no rules. We don't have no fucking regulations. When it comes to making music, we make any fucking music we feel. In this song, we feel like fucking talking about sick kids and helping them out, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. We're not stuck to the wicked shit where all we can make is wicked songs. We'll make a song about anything we fucking want, anytime we want.
That's enough said right there, man. Beautifully said. Lastly, is there any shout outs you want to give to anybody out there?
To everybody that bought this bitch, to everybody that came to the show, to everybody that fucking performed on this song, Mikey Clark, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, Young Wicked behind the boards, fucking Young Wicked on the beat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that came to the shows, everybody that came to the tour, everybody that was a part of this whole fucking charity movement, everybody. And to the Sick Kids, that's who we're shouting out. That's what it's all about, man. Juggalos, they think we're gangsters, they think we're gang members, and here we are fucking coming together to help sick kids, man. You know, that's what it's about, Juggalos, man. That's who we shout out right now. Whoop, whoop. Word up.
Whoop, whoop, family. You heard it. Joined today by none other than Young Wicked himself, the producer, artist, jack of all trades.
Whoop, whoop. What up, family?
Didn't know that you were going to take this interview so seriously, to wear the mask to the interview, but love the dedication, brother.
Yep, I gotta keep pulling my mask up just so I can hit this bowl of weed. We'll take a picture so when this comes out, we can Instagram it.
Right.
And everyone will know that we're telling the truth.
Breakfast of champions right there.
No doubt.
Okay, gotta start out by asking you, how does it feel to be Violent J's hype man on this solo charity tour, raising money for the sick kids?
I tell you what, brother, it's the shit, and I'll tell you why. When I was younger, all I ever wanted to do was be on stage with ICP. You know what I'm saying? I'd go to the shows. The first time I was ever on stage with Joe and Joey was when I was about 15 or 16, and it was a Bizarre concert. And they called everyone up, but I was front row at the Ogden, so I was one of the first guys up there. And I stood right next to Joe and busted off Fagos, and fuck, however many years later, and I'm about to go out there hyping him up on his first ever solo, or well, I guess this is the second ever solo tour. First ever on the West Coast and last of its kind to ever happen, from what I'm told. So it's pretty fucking great, brother. Juggalo dream come true.
Awesome. Yes, this is the technically second leg of the same tour, but yes, just
sir.
beautiful. What did you actually think about working on this song aptly named Sick Kidz?
Well, it was very dope. It was very different idea. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to make sure that it was a serious, be a serious sound, but also it had to have what I call like a compassion to it. So when you hear my track, there's like, it's, you can hear exactly what I'm talking about there. But yeah, it was great. It was a great experience working with Nova and Eazy, getting their verses. That was like opening like a present on Christmas or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I was really geeked to find out what it was gonna sound like. I knew it was coming, and then when I got the shit, I was devastated by it. You know what I mean? Great fucking experience so far.
Beautiful. Okay, for those that don't know, Young Wicked actually made the beat for this song, so I have to ask, what inspiration or mind frame, or where did you have to go mentally to create this beat?
Yeah, like I said, I was just trying to keep it hard and serious, because Eazy-E, Violent J, those are some hardcore rappers. Oh, hold up, I think that's Violent J calling me right now. Hold on 1 second. Yep, that's him right there. Hold up. Hello? Yeah, man, I'm doing an interview for the fucking solo charity tour CD for your CD. Okay, I'll call you back. All right, peace. See, that's how it goes down sometimes.
Yeah.
What was the question? Oh yeah, so I went from a place of compassion but also strength. You know what I mean? And Nova came, she did her thing on it. She brought the female element to it. That was really fresh. You know what I'm saying? But Eazy and Violent J kicked that hardcore shit, so we had to accommodate that. So honestly, I just pulled from all that stuff, and I made this really funky, really weird beat, man, and it came out dope. You know what I'm saying?
That it did. It was hella fresh, brother. Hella fresh. And yes, when the Duke calls, you must answer.
No doubt.
Have to know, and I'm sure the Juggalos are dying to know. Are you working on anything currently? Anything we got to look forward to?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I'm in the Lotus Pod 24/7, so right now I'm working on, the Sick Kidz EP. By the time you hear this, you'll hear all my work on that. I'm wrapping that all up, and I'm also working on shit. What can I tell y'all about? We're working on Shaggy 2 Dope's Fuck the Fuck Off album, or Fuck the Fuck Off Motherfucker album, and that shit is coming along really dope. Me and Shaggy 2 Dope sit down together and make the beats for that, so it's just really fucking fresh. And we're also working on Behind the Paint audiobook. It's actually gonna be coming out with a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a different title, but I'll let that unfold for y'all. I'll leave that a secret. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, we'll call it Behind the Paint audiobook, and we're fucking barreling through that shit chapter by chapter. And what I do is I just record Violent J talking, and then I add, I mix it and I add sound effects and cool shit like that behind it. But yeah, really, it's like Violent J talking straight to you, and that's what we're working on daily here. As far as Young Wicked, I just shot a music video. That's gonna be coming out really soon. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of that. I'm just gonna let it drop, but you're gonna fucking like it, I hope. And that's that. We made that, shot that yesterday, and that was the shit. And I got a couple other Young Wicked projects coming, but honestly, man, the level of secrecy surrounding the Young Wicked stuff is pretty high. So I am not gonna fucking reveal any of that until we got the right time. People are like, fuck that shit.
Good to go, brother. Yeah, you can't.
You
can't
might
leave it
hear
too
an
much
instrumental
out.
album from me. You might not.
You never know. You never know what to expect. Great. And lastly, I gotta ask, got any shout outs you want to give out, man, brother? Here's the time.
Yeah, man, I want to shout out the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop to the family. I want to shout out Violent J for making me a part of all this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shaggy 2 Dope. Those are my brothers. Shout out my brother Bones Dub. Shout out all my real brothers out there and sisters, and to all the sick kids. We're praying for you. We're working for you, and we're gonna make a fucking difference in this world, in the Juggalo world, and that's how it's gonna be, man. Like it or not. Yay!
Couldn't have said it better myself, Wicked One. Okay, that wraps it up, Juggalos. Hope you liked it. Whoop whoop. This is Will from Psychopathic Records. I'm joined today with none other than Lil Eazy. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, big guy. How about you?
Oh, man, hanging in there. That's all we can do. Okay, first off, man, I am curious. What did you think about working on the charity single like Sick Kidz?
Man, it was good. I did a song a while back. It never got released. That was about all the kids in the world and how they're affected through just different things, losing their parents, being sick, child abuse, anything like that. So to restructure that and years down the line and be a part of something that Alana J wanted to do it was pretty touching. It was real cool. I was appreciative of doing it because you want to show the side individuals don't get to see of you that you do work and that you do care about things outside of the lifestyle, the living, and all that and the other, that we are human beings. Me being a father, care about the well-being of children.
Awesome. I couldn't agree more, man. Wish there was more artists like that. Did you feel that you had to go too far out of your comfort zone at all to write the lyrics for it?
In a sense, I did, and I actually laid my track. I wanted to see Jay's input on it, because I'm coming aggressive, but we're aggressive in the same zone of just speaking on the well-being of children. So to stay in my zone is just to keep that same aggression as that NWA, as we'll say, but more so I'm fighting and I'm being and taking that anger opposed to things that should be done with the children and our care for their well-being.
Exactly. Okay. I know you're a big supporter for the Just Care NG and especially the Rethink HIV. I know you're a big supporter of that and big activist for that. So it didn't surprise me much that you were down to be a part of this charity tour.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did you have to give it much thought to agree to be on the tour to help the
children? Not at all. Not at all. Like and it's appreciative that you acknowledge that. But a lot of people don't know that I have done a lot of AIDS activist work. Was one of them big overseas magazine as a big HIV AIDS awareness supporter, and like I said, so no, not at all. It was not even a question to ask to sit there and do that. It was like, it's a given, and I'm more so appreciative of, them offering me or asking me to sit there and be a part of this.
Awesome. It was an honor for us, believe that. I am curious, though, how was it performing on Juggalo Day weekend 2016 at St. Andrews Hall for all the Juggalos?
Oh, man, it was amazing. It took me back, The Juggalos, they recognized with me and like 2 years in a row at the gathering. So, again, it was just an honor, the big dog, to be asked to come out there because I love their energy. I love their acceptance of having me as somebody as part of their, you'll say it's the family. So I had a ball, big dog, just taking me back to the gathering times.
Oh, dope. Are there any current projects you're working on, or did you have to put anything on hold for this charity tour?
Yeah, actually I did. I'm a spot date and do like small little pre-productions while I'm on the road. But actually my album that I'm finally going to sit here and push out with the resurgence of Compton and my father's legacy. So I'm finally going to sit there and put out my album, Yellow Brick Road to Compton, and some of the singles that actually have been recorded beforehand. I actually will be performing on the show on the tour, and still grinding and recording while on tour.
Oh, now that is hella fresh. So it is called the Yellow Brick Road of Compton?
Yellow Brick Road to Compton.
To
Yeah.
Compton. Fresh.
Yeah,
Juggalos,
Yellow Brick Road to
get
Compton.
out there and get that.
Most
Okay.
definitely.
Lastly, just curious, you got anybody you want to give shout outs to or anything?
Oh man, there's a whole Juggalo family, all my whoop whoops, you know what I mean, my family gang, Violent J, you know what I mean, Nova, everybody that's on the tour, you know, Bill, who's always been amazing to help me out. You know, I appreciate you, you know, my whole Compton Money gang. You know what I mean? My sister who put this all together to keep us going, Lisa Marco, who's part of NWA Entertainment. You know, my crew, you know, the whole Compton family, and that's how we do.
Beautifully said, my brother. Thank you very much for your time. And from all the Juggalos, whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, I'm joined today by Nova Rockafeller, one of the people that are going to be on Violent J's solo tour. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, I gotta know, how did you feel when you were asked to join Violent J's solo charity tour to help raise funds for St. John's Children's Hospital?
I was mad excited. I've been a fan for years, and I had such a good time at the gathering. I was like really hoping we'd do something like this, because I learned that Juggalos really know how to party.
Awesome, that they do. Is there anything that you're most looking forward to on this tour?
My last tour was like no fucking joke. We went all the way through Canada in like 10 days and across the state. So I didn't have any time to really hang out and connect with any of the fans everywhere. And this one, the drives are only like a few hours. So I'm looking forward to like getting into town early, like, you know, putting up a Facebook post and like meeting everyone beforehand, like doing the laser tag, like just trying to get as much face time as possible with, you know, anybody who wants to hang. So
Awesome. I've heard that you're really into laser tag, and there is a lot of that around the areas, so you're gonna love it here in the States.
I know. I'm gonna make everyone so upset because I'm so good at it.
What did you think about working on the charity single Sick Kidz?
I mean, okay, I found it really hard because I really only pull from my personal experiences, and I'm lucky enough to not have had any experience with, you know, sick kids in the family or anything like that. So I'm coming down off like I get like hospitalized every year because of asthma. So I was coming off like a crazy asthma attack that lasted basically a month that ended up with like me in the emergency room at like 5 a.m. and getting all these crazy needles and all this stuff. So I kind of like channeled that a little bit into kind of a third person story of like kid dealing with illness in his family. But it was so hard for me. I trashed my verse like 3 times before like Jay finally texted me and was like, are you gonna do this song or not? And I was like, I'm trying. And then I sent him like a shitty audio recording and he's like, no, that's great. What are you talking about? So I struggled a lot because normally rap is like this fun outlet for me. You know, I really love to just like talk about ridiculous fun things, like just say jokes. Like I'm very rarely serious at all, you know? So it was hard, but I got through it and I killed it.
Yes, from what I've heard, it is definitely fresh. Okay, is there anything like we can look forward to from you? Any CDs, albums, anything coming up?
I just put out my EP, Nova. That's not called Presents Nova. And it's probably the best thing I'll ever do in my whole life. I love it. So I'm just working on a music video for that. And then also, I direct things on the side. So I'm just doing like a ton of videos for people I love right now and also myself. So right after this tour, I come back into like just shoot after shoot after shoot.
Awesome, Juggalos. Go out and pick that up. Is there anybody you want to give shout outs to out there?
Nah, fuck them all.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time. And once again, thank you from all the Juggalos for being on this tour and helping out the patients and children of the St. John's Children's Hospital of Illinois. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, where's God? Every time we need 'em. Sick kids are in surgery bleeding. Poor kids that ain't nobody feeding. Some abused, too young to catch a beating. I wanna kick a hole in the motherfucking drywall, sock someone in a motherfucking eyeball. We need help, somebody pick up my call. You got the money, but living in denial. Sick kid, shit shouldn't be like this. We can ante up together, try to fight this. When the Reaper reach for him, he might miss. Tell us creepy ass, fuck you, bite this. Kids' parents need the help, but they're broke. People know and don't care, they prefer dope. Old lady with the diamonds in the fur coat, I wanna check it all in, choking
I
her
know that
throat.
we can come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Make the world a better place.
For poor kids.
Put a smile on their face.
For orphans.
Let them know it gets better.
We're all in this world together.
Lost with no options, counting transactions. Bullet through the heart, all talk and no actions. Everybody saying you can do it, but you know you can. Looking for a way out, but it's medicine. The groceries man, no air turning blue. He deserves tomorrow too. Hands tied, watch him die. What the fuck can Sal do? He's tired of making everyone feel terrible, praying every night, but yet they see a miracle. Should've been a doctor, I could operate on him, check a prostate. Haters mad, escalate on him, I'm a primate. Peak of evolution shit, I'm throwing dollars off the top of the food chain tip. I'm asthmatic, sick, belong in a bubble. It's nice to meet you all, I'm Nova, and I heard that you juggle. And I ain't never going back to all the places that we came from. I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make
I know
some.
that we can come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
All the places that we came from.
Poor kids.
I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some. All the places that we came from.
We're all
I
in
live
this
changed,
world
so fuck it, let's go and make some.
Lil E, some know me as the son of a legend, Eric Wright, rest in peace. Forever shine in heaven. Grandparents kept me educated, that's my main weapon. Without it, I wouldn't be the man I am, that's a blessing. Turn on the TV, the news on, they talking sick. Kids neglected, unfed, what the fuck is this? Stuck on the streets, parents gone, nah this ain't how we live. Starving, malnutrition, homeless kids. Cold, shame, dirty road, hoping it get better. Praying for sunny days, we stuck up in this stormy weather. This for the kids down and sick, out with no help. Fuck the fame, yeah, fuck the wealth. Some starving, neglected, colder than igloos. Lil Eazy got a heart, plus I got kids too. Just for the cause, Jay, I see you making big moves. Play a part two and walk up in these
I
big
know
shoes.
that we can come together, trying to change one life forever. We gotta prove that they're not alone, making the world into a brighter home for sick kids.
Play a part two and walk up in these big shoes.
I live changed, so fuck it, let's go and make some.
Let them know it
We're
gets better.
all in this world together.
Together.